Hey, oh, it's Thursday. Holy crap. And it's like we just, you know, it was like we were stasised in time. Just picking right back up where we left off. Holy moly. I wish I could. I think I still need to turn this down for myself a little bit. There we go. I wish I could say again that the week was well, sometimes you just have several weeks in a row where work-wise everything just wants to get on your nerves and piss you off. But, you know, outside of that, things have been fairly productive. Wow, he galloped right past me. Don't do that. Oh Jesus, that was pretty bad. So I got. Can you not kill me? That would be based. Thank you. So I got that after the disastrous hand grinder motorized adapter fiasco even. Finasco. That's like Nabisco and Fiasco put together. After that, I just ended up getting, you know, an actual, whoop, and that sucks. Norma? No. Norma can use this on me, and hopefully she's given the opportunity to do so. I guess we'll see how well they fare on their own while I'm waiting. But yeah, after that whole fiasco, hey, look at that! And I have no, I have absolutely no whatchamacallit left. Ooh, and I don't have any, I guess I should use this on myself, because why not? Thank you. Wait, did you use that on her? It's fine. She's using Resurrection, so, you know, I ended up just getting a, what seemed like a pretty good priced 64? Yeah, 64 millimeter flat burr grinder, and I went with one that is known for being pretty good price-wise, and it ended up turning out, oh hey, nice. So it definitely, I mean, as far as like looks go, like, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but you know, the outside of everything is plastic, right? But everything I could find of it, the parts that mattered, on the inside, everything was metal, you know, steel or whatever. And so I was like, I think this is perfectly fine. I don't see any reason why I need to... let's make sure I don't give that to the wrong person. Ooh, nice. I'm glad that that came in clutch. Because, you know, I was like, I could buy, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this when it happened to begin with, but I was like, I could spend $300 to, you know, or not even $400 to $500 on one of those, really, really nice ones. And you know, it would have served me well for a very long time, I'm sure. But this one, as far as I can tell, other than the fact that the outside body of it is, you know, like housed in plastic, the internals, because those are all metal, this should last just as long too. You know, it just looks cheaper. And much, much easier to clean. Much easier to take apart. Which is one of the... There's actually what turned me away from the other one that I was looking at was... you know when someone tells you that something is... You know, oh, 6 simple steps, and it's like... Yeah, you're probably about to feed me some nonsense. It's not going to be 6 simple steps. It's going to be 6 steps, and maybe half of them are simple, and the other half are pains in the ass, and I don't want to be dealing with that when I'm already having to do a thing with it that I don't want to have to do anyway. Because no one goes, oh boy, time to clean my coffee grinder. They go, I guess it's time to clean my coffee grinder. So you need to be making it as simple as possible. You know, it's like I don't have any free labor around to clean my coffee grinder. You know, my coworker gets her kid to do it, and it's like, I mean, I guess that's one way to utilize your children. It's like, hey, look, you get to live here. Go clean out the coffee grinder. You know, it's like, I guess that's one way to do it. But other than that one death, this is working out pretty good for this too. We'll see if that continues to hold true for the rest of the monsters that they're making me fight in a gauntlet. But anyway, the point of this is not to bitch about any of the old grinder stuff, because, you know, you live and you learn. But the new grinder, so I think when did I get it? I'm trying to think. I've only been able to use it like full on twice so far. So it had to have been like Tuesday or something that I got it. Something like that. And so was it yesterday morning and this morning, which would have been what? What's today? Yeah, so Wednesday morning and Thursday morning, I was like, hey, you know, nope, let me start at the beginning. Not that it's like super important. This is an interesting little weirdo. But to begin with, I have this little pot that's like a glass one. Normally it's like a honey pot. And so you'd like put honey in it. You have like a little a little opening where you would put the little what do you call that thing? It's like the little honeycomb ball where you can like stick it in, and then you twist it around, and then you use that to put honey into other things. But currently, until I get to a certain part of like my current, like, I don't know, food lifestyle change, where I feel like I can add in stuff like honey again without setting myself back too far, and I can just like have it as an occasional thing. It's currently not being used for anything. So right now, what I use it for is anytime I get to the end of a bag of coffee, there's always inevitably some coffee beans that don't ever get used, because I mean, I would use them, but it's not enough to pull a shot of espresso. And that's generally what I drink nowadays, just because I feel like it's the most interesting, and that's what I've gotten good at. And, you know, filter coffee can be good, but I'm not very good at the pour-overs. And in particular, things like a French press are nice, but I hate the sand. that you get at the bottom. And there are ways to mitigate that, but as I've mentioned, my way that I was mitigating it no longer works for some reason that I can't possibly fathom. It just doesn't, no matter what I do, no matter how coarse I grind even, it just doesn't want to do. So I really don't know why that is, but that would be the only other ways that I would generally make coffee. And because it just doesn't feel like, can you not? Okay. So because of that, generally I just gravitate towards the espresso anyway. And, you know, I'll have like one in the morning, and then I'm done. Sometimes, if I have nothing to do the next day, and it's not too late, I'll have another one in the afternoon. But generally, can't have it too late because it'll give me a headache. You know, fucking old man status already happening. And then, which, funny story about that. Not, well, I don't know. Funny depending on how you look at it. Or, I can, you know, if I have it like sort of midday, I can get around the headache problem and be like, okay, yeah, I can have another one now. But I'm very, what's the word? I'm very susceptible to, for some reason, in particular, coffee caffeine versus like caffeine from tea or anything, keeping me up way later than I figure it should. Even when I feel like I should definitely be tired because it's been a while. I don't know what it is. Something about, maybe it's like the chemical composition? Oh good, it's another one of these guys. You know, his head kind of reminds me of one of the Colossi from Shadow of the Colossus. That would be kind of fun to play on stream again. Again, I mean just play again, but on stream. That's a fantastic game. I love that game. Yeah, I you know, if you have to work more than half your week, almost every single week of your life, it gets hard to justify having something that keeps you up, and then you end up sleeping either barely at all or just like poorly. Especially when you have other shit to do in the morning, you know? Like as it is, I have Tuesday through Friday in the mornings where I'm working on, I would say videos, but it's just, you know, it's just the one. But, you know, it'll be other videos eventually. But kind of exciting on that is that because I think it was last Friday? Yeah, last Friday I was basically up to the point where I was done with all of the, this could be bad. I was basically done up to the point of, like, okay, all the clips are there. I no longer have anything, edits-wise that I really have to give a shit about. I was just now focused on the music. Actually, you know what? Maybe it was before then. Maybe it was a little bit before then. But yeah, all of the music is in there now. Now it's just making sure that everything sounds balanced. So that's the next step, which, you know, shouldn't take nearly as long. Truthfully, I probably could have gone through one whole pass this morning, but, you know, life being as it is, sometimes you end up waking up way too late. Oh, good, she's dead. I didn't even realize. Great. Oh, son of a bitch, I forgot to turn off the air conditioning. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, and I can actually see it on the fucking mic too. The fact that it's so goddamn loud. I am going to. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna life bottle her. And then I'm gonna do some miracle gels, I think. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, no, 60 on across the, yeah. I'm gonna do 60 on me. And then I'll do a 60 on you, I think. We're really not, we're not in a good way here with this guy in particular. I think I'm gonna use up the climax on him, now that I think about it. He's kind of a pain in my ass. And I think because that does, more based on weight, I think, that should, I think that does more damage. I need to just really spam that with Norma. Oh, but real quick, gonna mute. I'm gonna go get the damn thing and turn it off. Here we go. Yeah, it's definitely getting into the time of year where that's becoming a necessity to have on literally all the time. But don't want it on during streams because it is loud as a motherfucker. Like, when I'm trying to listen to something on the computer and the air conditioning is going, it's got to be cranked up to like 60 to be able to hear past it. Thing is so damn loud. Oh, you're a bitch. You're a total bitch. Wow, I hate that move. That's a stupid move and I hate it. I hate you for it. Well, at least I'm on the other side of all the girls. So now, as long as he doesn't walk the other way, I should be able to keep his attention, and then they won't, he won't, and they all came to the other side. It's like they heard me say it. Oh, you know what's so, not that it's going to affect the fact that I'm still, you know, still gonna release the damn thing and work too hard on it to not do that. And I had fun doing it, so it doesn't really matter to me whether, you know, anything happens with it. But listening to yourself, and I feel like now it's something I have to be, I'm trying not to be conscious of it, but clearly I have a little bit of a lisp, you know? And so while I was listening to the, I was listening through some of the video while making sure that all of the music was balanced in such a way that nothing was overpowering, you know? I realize my S's are very, they're very harsh. They're very, like, whistly. And I'm assuming that's just a thing that happens all the time, and it's probably something to do, you know, and it could also just be, you know, fucking mouth shape, teeth fucked up. It could be literally anything. And now I'm sort of conscious of it, and I have to not be conscious of it because, like, maybe it's a thing that becomes less, oh. That's not going to help me. Do I have anything that's just health? I don't think so. No. Well, let's just hope that I don't die from this. That would be best. And I died from that. Alright. Norma, I'm gonna need you to actually do a resurrection on me. Fuck! That's the wrong one. Why does it allow you to use resurrection on people who aren't dead? Oh, she's dead. Good. Okay, he's currently going after Shirley, so that sucks. I think I'm just gonna have to use these. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it. Fuck, man. That's so bad. You need to get the fuck out of here. Because you're in my way. Oh my god. Alright. This is why you're normally not on the team, Norma. Just so you're aware. Alright, Norma, get the hell out of here, you idiot. I'll do another one on me, because I'm the one who's doing big damage. And good, she healed herself. Alright, good. That's something, you know? I don't want to use a second one on him, but I also don't want to die to him again, so I guess we'll just see how it goes. Don't fight them. Fight me. I'm the one you want. Oh boy, I love it when the birds and shit are really loud outside. You know what? I'm gonna take off one headphone for a second, just to make sure that wasn't someone knocking. Right? The wonders of living in an apartment complex where sometimes you have to call for stuff to get looked at, and even though it's not an emergency, it would be nice to have an ETA on shit, but they never give you one. So instead, you're just, you know, every day you're like, I wonder if they're gonna show up today. And then they don't. Like, I wonder if they're gonna show up today. And then they don't. And you figure, you know, sometimes they give you a time where it's like, okay, yeah, if it's not after, or if it's after this time, I mean, they're already gone for the day. So it's definitely not happening. But sometimes people end up working. And then you're like, oh, well, you know, I would like to have a good solid time where I can reliably have pants on. But, you know, we'll see. The last time I ended up having to, yeah, outside fucking around on the air conditioner like usual. There you go, get the fuck out of here. Making me waste all my life potions, you with your bitch ass. Fuckers. Last time I needed to call for any maintenance stuff, I think it was like 3 weeks. 3 weeks of having to wait around. It took long enough that I forgot that I even bothered to call. Thankfully, it wasn't something that was, you know, super urgent. Oh, it's another one. It's a fucking dragon. These dragons in particular are a pain in the ass because of that peck move that they do. Yeah, that one. Particularly the one that's like 3 of them in a row. But, you know, all of them, really, at the end of the day. Norma, can you do the fucking... Thank you. Be a little quicker on the uptake on those, would you? Thank you, Shirley. If I can keep him in one corner, and they can just, like, focus heal on me, that would be great. Oh, wanted to finish what I was talking about before. So yeah, now that... So I have those sacrificial beans that end up, you know, can't use... it's not enough for a full shot, so just into the sacrificial pot it goes. And then those just sit around for whenever I decide I want to test something out, or use it for something that I'm like, okay, I'm definitely, like, I don't really care if whatever I pull is, like, not a good shot of espresso on its own, because I'm going to be mixing it with other stuff. Like, I'll be mixing it with some milk or cream or something, maybe some of that brewed cacao, and, you know, I'm just gonna put it into a thing together, and it's good to go. So, you know, at that time, even if it's like a really fast shot, and normally it would taste like really, sort of like sour and maybe not so good, once you mix it with everything else, you're like, okay, you know, it adds like a bit of a stringency coffee back note. Sometimes even balances itself out with things like dairy, to where it's like, oh, hey, I feel like I'm actually getting something pretty good out of this now, in comparison to just drinking it straight, which is what I usually do with espresso. I usually just drink it straight. And so, you know, when I first got it, it was on the espresso end, it was on, like, number 10, like, tick 10. I don't know what it goes up to, but it... Oh, I can't pick this up. He's too big. Too big of a boy. And so I tested it out on that one with the sacrificial beans first, because I know on the Baratza, when I have that cranked all the way to the finest that it could possibly go, that's pretty quick. That goes through, like, in less than, you know, 15 seconds or so, right? So on the 10, with the sacrificial beans, that, you know, have just been sitting around, oxidizing, exposed to sunlight, you know, all that nonsense, they end up pulling pretty quick no matter what. And when I did it on the 10, it was still quick, but it was not as quick. It was like maybe it's more like 10 seconds on the Baratza when I'm doing the thing, and on this it was more like 14, 15. I mean, that might make more sense. But anyway, still pretty quick trying to pull something. And that's with me dialing the pressure down to, like, thank you. Ooh, that was close. Because with the, you know, with the manual espresso machine, you don't have to do everything at 9. If it had been at 9, it would have, you know, it would have been just a gigantic mess, and it would have gone in like 5 seconds. But that was even with me, you know, sort of just like holding it back to 3 bars of pressure. So when I did that on this, and it came out, you know, pretty, not like slow, but it was like a little bit slower, I said, okay, let's take it back 2 ticks finer, and then we'll start pulling the good, just open bag of coffee, and we'll see how this goes. And the first cup on Wednesday morning, oh baby, it was so good. And I hate to say it, and I feel like I've had to say this multiple times on probably here, but also just to other people. I now understand 100% when they go through all of those stupid coffee note tastings and they explain what they're getting, and that I used to go, man, I don't know how you're doing that, because whenever I drink coffee, it tastes like burnt ash. But when you have good coffee, and it's pulled right, and it's ground correctly for the type of brewing you're doing, it really makes a difference. And I hate that I have to be one of those people now, but it definitely, and I think this is probably because of the flat burr, and maybe just it's more consistent, like with its grind size, and it creates less fines, I'm guessing. But it's a lot more, it's a lot more clean, if that makes any sense. So it's a little bit less, it feels a little bit less, like, thick when you're drinking it, when you pull, like, a 2-to-1 shot. But it feels like you're getting a lot more flavor out of it. And I know people have said that when I'm watching my coffee guy videos or whatever, and shout out to, like, Lance and James Hoffman, right? I should have jumped past him. I really don't want to be on this side of him. Oh no. Get away from them. Get away from them, they can't handle it. But it really does feel like that actually makes a difference. Norma, what are you doing? You're going to ruin the entire setup. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Maybe they'll, you know what? Yeah, you guys go to the other side. We'll do it like this. You go to the other side. I'll stay here. I'll fight him on the left side now. We're a change of scenery. That's what this is. I wish I could pick him up and throw him. That would be awesome. Maybe if I upgraded that one enough, but I didn't. I got stuck into just using the same couple attacks over and over, and I didn't feel like switching shit out that I was barely using. Yeah, so it's actually, oh, son of a bitch. It really does feel like it makes a difference. And what's kind of nice, I already looked it up, because people were mentioning, they were like, hey, this fits, it's 64mm burrs, so, like, you should be able to get other 64mm burrs, too, and, pop them in. However, there's some good, like, what do they usually call them? Do they call them knockoffs, or do they call them, thank God you did that in time. What the hell is happening? There we go. I felt like I kept hitting the button to move forward and it wasn't going forward. This guy is such a pain in my ass. Wow, ooh, that was a weird one. You're on the wrong side. You're on the wrong side, girls, and you're going to get yourself killed or something, and it's going to be a pain because we only have so many items, and I don't know if it's going to give us an item vendor, and we're like 4 monsters in out of 6, so we still got a ways to go. But so anyway, they say anyway that for some of the really nice, like, espresso specific burrs, you can get like knockoff ones on AliExpress that are just as good quality. They're just cheaper because they're not carrying the same name brand. And I looked it up, and when you search sort of generic terms, yeah, you can find some. And they're really not that expensive compared to like one of the ones that I saw added like $200 to the price when you got it like built into the thing to begin with. And I was like, Jesus, like I'll spend $50 on this on here instead of, the official one, and for 200, especially if other people are doing the same thing and no one's being like, oh yeah, no, this thing is total replicated garbage, then yeah, I don't really have any reason to stand on ceremony and be like, yeah, no, I'm only gonna get these $200 burrs from the main website. I mean, they're you know, like, obviously it's not just metal, you know, like it's clearly machined in a certain way to be within a certain tolerance and with certain geometry and whatever. But at the end of the day, you have if someone's doing the same basic design for cheaper, you know, we're just turning big beans into smaller, finer beans. I'm not too heartbroken about spending less money on it, as long as it's not gonna like destroy the grinder or anything. That would be what I would do my deep dives into before I spent a bunch of money on anything. Would be, hey, has anyone bought this, used them, and it like really fucked up their machine or something? Like there is, because clearly that would be a nightmare. That being said, I just have that bookmarked for like a possible future thing to look into. I don't really think I need it currently, because so I'm at whatever the finest is, whether or not it goes to 1 and then it's done, or if it's at like a 0 and then that's where it's like the absolute finest that you could possibly go. I'm at 8 of the espresso fine, and so I've got, you know, between what depending on how the numbers actually go, I didn't like look that closely to see what the end goal is, but I have 6 to 7 ticks more finer that I could do, and that would be, can you fucking not? Thank you. Thank God for Shirley. Really. Okay, stop it. Stop being confused. Stupid dragon. So as it is, the resistance I get is really good, and as the beans age, you know, I have them in my little airscape. I knew it. You're gonna cause issues. You're gonna cause issues because you're all piling in here, and you're not. This isn't a good place for you. You need to not be here. And I don't want to have to use this climax on this stupid dragon. I would rather save it in like a dire need situation. Shirley. Thank you. So yeah, that was exciting. Along with just getting as far as I got into the video as I have. Despite the fact that I realized that I've got got a stupid mouth, and sometimes my S's come out really harsh, and whether or not, you know, who knows? Maybe with more recordings and more just streaming, that gets better. Or maybe it's just a thing inherent to me, and that just sucks. Maybe I'll have to look into a technical solution that helps me make that less harsh, you know? There is a thing on Adobe Premiere that is de-essing, which is supposed to make that less harsh. And I think it's doing something, but it's clearly not doing enough for what my fucking problem is. Like, it's not like really, really bad and distracting, I don't think. I think the only reason I'm noticing it as bad as I am is because I have scrutinized this backwards and forwards, because, you know, I've listened to it however the hell many times through. So clearly, I'm going to be criticizing it a little bit more harshly than, say, if someone came across it and they were just like, huh, I wonder what this stupid thing is. And then they listen to it for, you know, a bit or all the way through or whatever. And then they're just like, you know, whatever, that was fine. Or they go, wow, that was stupid. Can't believe I did all my dishes and listening to that shit. Which is how I always imagine people listening to videos now, just because that's what I do. I watch videos on. Actually, hold on a second. I just realized. Still have my ponytail up. There we go. I don't need that anymore. Sitting in my comfortable chair. There we go. Because yeah, so I have my videos obviously that I watch on my actual computer, but a lot of videos now, and I know it's probably a bad habit, but I really need sound for when I'm doing like mundane tasks. And dishes are as mundane as you could possibly fathom. And so many times doing dishes, I just scroll down, try to find something I haven't listened to before that'll like actually, yup, yeah, you're too big too. Alright, great. And away I go. It just occurred to me I actually have dishes to do. I ran the countertop dishwasher that I got, which is super nice for a handful of very specific items to maximize your space efficiency and whatnot, right? Thank you. I feel like I'm definitely not getting anywhere near as much damage into this thing as I should be because he keeps grabbing me. But, you know, it doesn't help with anything that's too big. Doesn't really help with anything that's a weird shape, because the weird shapes, unless you want to really take up that much space in it for it, they don't fit super well. So, instead, if you actually want to make use of all the space of the damn thing, you gotta limit it to certain items. So it'll be like, okay, here's all the cutlery. That's fine. Which is also the things that I probably hated cleaning the most. I don't know why. Something about it just always got on my nerves. All the small plates. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess a bowl every now and then, but even those they're a bit too big usually to be worth it. Other than like maybe one, you know. But anyway, so you know, I ran that recently. Got all that shit done at the same time. And while I was cleaning some of the bigger things, because I recently made... Did I finish that this morning? I did. I recently did like a brisket in the oven for, I don't know. Jeez, was it like... Actually, was it Saturday? It might have been Saturday. It might have been while I was streaming Saturday that I had done that already in the morning. I was smelling it the entire stream. I think I did it for probably like 6 hours in the oven, and then I made sure to save all that fat that got left over. Oh, it's gonna be so good in eggs. Which I currently have a whole bunch of now because my last order of stuff that I got, I didn't get through all the eggs. I had a whole lot of different meats and stuff that I had left over that I still needed to finish in certain ways. That was a weird way to say that. I needed to find ways to use them. That's what I meant. So some of all the egg stuff that I have in there, eggs. I just kind of put them on the back burner, and I was like, yeah, I'll use them every once in a while here and there. But, you know, I was focused on other things, using up other stuff. So now, I have a whole bunch of eggs in there. I want to say, let me try to visualize it, and while I'm trying to keep an eye on everybody's health here. I want to say 2, 4, 6, 8... And then 1? So So probably about like 80 or so eggs I got left over. A little bit less because one of them is like mostly empty. So probably more like... Oh no, so yeah, it probably still about 80. Yeah, so I got a lot of eggs to go through. And I kind of flip-flop between what I like. Because my favorite is to put it into a really big pot, which is the one that is currently sitting in the sink that I have to fucking clean. And I will like whip them up, you know, mix them together like you would for an omelet. But instead, what I do is I will, depending on what I have around, either with fat that I have left over, or I'll throw some bacon into the bottom and I'll get that fried up first, and I'll take the bacon out and I'll leave the fat in. I'll pour all the eggs, however many I use, 3 or 4, whatever, and I'll just really rapidly stir it and take it on and off the heat. And I'll do sort of like that, if you've ever seen that one of those famous Gordon Ramsay clips where he does like the very, very soft scrambled eggs. I'll basically do like a version of that, where it's got like, there's a lot of fat in it, and the eggs are, they just barely come together, and you can like, when you run the spoon, the wooden spoon on the bottom of the pan, it'll make a line. But it'll fill in, not like really fast, but, fast enough that it's not like a very slow snail crawl. So that's like my favorite way to have it, and I really like doing that whenever I have other meats to go with it, because then you can also basically use it like a sauce. It kind of, it's almost like a... It's almost like one of those really fatty French sauces, when you do it that way. It's very nice. Sometimes, you throw in like a little bit of homemade mustard or something in it. Super good. But it's, it doesn't, whoops. If we'll have to fight, no. Thank goodness I didn't, Jesus Christ. Isn't that the last one too? I swear that was 6. No? Okay, this has to be 6. It's gotta be. For some reason I thought that was 6. Oof, ow. Okay, well, let's not go crazy. So not a time, not like a laborious process making eggs that way, but it does mean that you gotta be, it does require a little bit of patience, because you want to make sure, obviously, that you don't overcook them, because then you have like sort of spongy scrambled eggs, which I hate that. And you don't want to undercook them, because depending on where your eggs come from, you never know. It could make you sick. So you gotta be kind of cognizant of like sitting there, doing it properly, making sure it seems like everything is going the way that it needs to. And, it is just like a constant movement for however long. And you don't really want to shortcut it by just like cranking up the heat super high either. Generally, I do it at like maybe a tiny bit more than medium heat on my stove, because that seems to be the one that gives me the most consistent results, and it doesn't go too fast. You could have it on high and just be really, really, working it and taking it on and off like a lot more often. But I feel like that leaves you open to screwing it up far easier than if you just didn't do that, So That's like my first in choice if I ever had it. But every once in a while, I get into a mood where I'm like, I want some like fried eggs, and I want it fried like, I want it like really, really fried, you know? My problem is that I do that, but I really do want... Honestly, what I should do is I should get one of those little suction thingies that you can suck up the yolk separately, and I should do that whenever I make those, and I should just fry up the egg whites really, really crispy. And then I should just... so my eggs, I'm not actually too worried about eating them raw because I get them direct from the like farm, and I've never had any issues with them before. So I feel like if I took the runny egg yolks, well, just the egg, well, they're runny because they're not cooked, but if I just took the egg yolks, separated them, really fried up the egg whites like crazy to where I could, like, they're almost like, it's almost like a little flatbread, but it's like egg white. I could just then use those runny, I keep calling them runny as if they're not going to be runny because they're raw. I could just take those egg yolks and I could just mix them with whatever other thing that I end up like heating up or reheating if I'm like reheating, you know, a bunch of ground beef or, you know, some other fucking thing, whatever it is that I have on hand. I feel like that would be good. It's just another thing that I don't want to have to buy and keep on hand. But I feel like the other option is just, I mean, I guess you could just like fucking stick your hand in there and take it out. But I don't know. I feel like half the time I always end up breaking them when I do that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that sometime soon, and I'll just see, could I reliably take them out just doing it by hand and trying not to be a spaz about it, and can I... Ooh, that's no good. You need to... I'm really hitting the button here. Norma, I need you to go crazy with it with the revives, please. Thank you. Dude, I like that some of his attacks are just literally him falling over. He's just like, eh. Die. Eh. Yeah, and I'll see if I can, I'll see, like, how crispy can I get the egg whites when I'm not worried so much about not turning the egg yolks into chalk by frying them as hard as I'm frying them. And that way I can have, like, a nice little, like, crispy bed of egg whites to have along with whatever other food I'm having. I might actually try that sometime soon and see how that goes, because I gotta say, I don't know what it is. You know, so non-cooked egg whites, obviously, not very good. They're pretty gross. Uncooked or barely cooked egg yolk, positively delicious. I don't know what I don't know what clearly, I mean, obviously they're different parts of the egg, but what is it that changes the flavor receptors so much on one compared to the other? It'd be nice to know. You know what's funny? Oh, jeez. During one of these streams, I was talking about that S4 documentary that I watched, and I had like some questions about stuff that they didn't like really cover. So funny, and it's probably, you know, phones listening on you and also looking at shit that you're looking up. Although really on my phone I hardly ever look up anything on YouTube. A lot of times it's just what have I clicked on recently, right? And got a what's his name? He seems to be a pretty popular YouTube guy. Is it Gump? Or is it Oompa? It's something. I don't usually see his stuff pop up, but one of his videos about Bob Lazar popped up, I'm guessing because of all the stuff that I've been listening to recently, and probably because of, you know, the phone listening in on me, spying in on my shit. Thank you. That was clutch. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll listen to this while I'm, you know, doing cardio. And so funny. It's like, you know, Bob Lazar ran a prostitution ring out of a house in Nevada. And it's like, you know, it's funny how that gets omitted in a lot of the other instances where he's talking to people. No one ever seems to want to bring that up. And apparently, and it's on record. He was showing them. It's like that he is on record for what did they call it? So it wasn't like it was pandering, which is kind of a funny name to have a charge on, because it sounds like I wouldn't even be able to tell you. Like if anybody heard it who is unfamiliar with the legal system, I feel like they would just go, "Oh, pandering. Okay. What does that mean?" You know, as like, because when I hear pandering, it's not like a, I mean, people usually denote it as like a bad thing, but it's not like an illegal thing. You know, some people pander to fans. They pander to you know, certain demographics. They, you know, it's like there's a bunch of things that people usually would think of when they hear pandering. But phew. I doubt we'll have to fight them again. Yeah, but are we gonna have to fight another 6? Because life is cruel. And then you die. I need to give her some, has she been just existing off of nothing so far because, or because I haven't thought about it? Or is it because she uses up so much magic? What is it? Ooh.
Shibaratsu! 人の子よ、あくまであがくというのか。結末の見えた戦いになぜその身を投じる。何を追い求める。俺たちはこの世界に生きている。この身で戦うのは当然のことです。わけのわからん理屈で世界を滅ぼされてはかなわんからの。愚かなことよ。愚かなんかじゃない。私たちは誰一人として自分の選択に後悔したりはしない。世界の滅びを待たずに先んじて無への帰還を望むか。悪いけど私ら負けることは全然考えてないからね。僕たちは勝つために来たんです。負けるためでも滅びるためでもない。グリューネ、何を考えておる。人が選ぶ道を私が妨げるわけには参りません。
俺たちが共に戦う道を自らの意志で選んだ。それだけだ。
世界をお前の好きにはさせない。
わきまえよ、人の子よ。
みんな気をつけろ。来るぞ。
Are we actually fighting her now? Hold on a moment. pouring myself some drink. Interesting. I didn't know if we were gonna fight her immediately or not. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, no, no. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You know what? We're gonna use this now because, I mean, if I don't use it now, when am I gonna use it? Can you, no? Okay. She's too much of a baddie to pick up and toss. I understand, I guess. Oh my goodness, are we back? My goodness, are we back? Let me double check. What does YouTube say? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, it seems like we're back. I have never had OBS disconnect like that before. That was crazy. Wonder what the fuck happened. Alright, well, let's keep going. And of course, you know, the dropped frames look fucking disgusting. Oh boy. Thank you, Shirley. I wonder what happened. It's funny because I didn't see anything about like my internet dropping, so it was literally OBS was the problem. That's what dropped. Ooh. Ooh. Norma, I'm gonna need you to throw a resurrection on me. And hopefully you don't botch it. Don't botch it, please. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't fucking believe you. Alright. Oh my god, that's not good. And I only have one life bottle left to do anything with. Well, I'm gonna have to do it on me, because I'm the one that matters. Oh, I swear to God, Shirley. Oh, that's... okay, that really fucking sucks. This is probably going to be a restart. I feel like that's what's happening here. I'm gonna miracle gel myself. Oh, that sucks. Wow. There's no way that this is... I don't think we... You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think we've had a on-purpose lose, like, fight scene in this game. Not that I can think of. Oof. We didn't even get her down to halfway before everything went to shit. That attack that she does is pretty terrible. I hate that. Oh, I only have one more miracle one. Oof. I can't believe they throw me into this fight with her without me being able to do literally anything about it, like, yeah, see? That sucks. Alright. Let's try this again. We'll, you know what? We're gonna do this. And then I think I'm gonna do all divide. It's gonna slow the fight down incredibly. But that also means that I can't do anything with... Okay, I'm also gonna do this. I don't know if it's gonna do anything for me, probably not. I don't think that does anything for me, but at least I can say that I did it. Also, her revives, so much more helpful when the damage is halved for everybody and we're not being, like, absolutely demolished. Oh, yeah, oh. Oof. I've had a very, very strong urge lately to play more Vintage Story. And oh, here you are. I lost track of her. There you are, beautiful. Oh, please. And God, I love Vintage Story, just because it's so in depth with its systems. But I get to a point where I'm like, I really want to do some things very specifically, but I feel like I sometimes. You know what? And maybe it won't be so bad if I streamed it instead. Because, as it is, I feel like sometimes I end up spending a whole lot of time on shit, and I'm like, I feel like it's taken me forever to do this, and then I'm, ooh, that was close. Shirley, it would be super nice, thank you. It would be... It would be great if I could if I could find the motivation to continue some of my projects in a game like Vintage Story by doing them on stream and having them be, like, sort of kept as a record. You know what? I might do that. I've also been toying with the idea of doing different games, you know, like variety streamer style, just so that there is some change up in how, you know, how much there is. The only problem is that I don't want to stretch things too thin, because clearly, like, so, because I want to do more RPGs, and RPGs take fucking forever. But I love them, and I love the fact that they take forever. Like, so, I wouldn't want to, like, forego them just because, you know, they take a while. They're an investment, you know, in time, and emotionally, too. Because clearly a lot of RPGs are very story-driven, which is my jam. But having, like, maybe a day where I just do something else would be kind of nice just to have it, you know? And so then on those days, it would be like, alright, so, you know, so, like, after this, my next thing is I'm going to be going through my Half-Life universe marathon, which I'm going to be making a yearly thing. But maybe maybe on, like, Sundays. Maybe on Sundays or something, I'll throw in as just like, hey, we're just doing a Vintage Story stream, you know? And it's gonna be, I need to not have you be such a bitch. And then I could just, like, try to get through as many of my, I tried it again, even though I know that it didn't work last time. Why aren't you, oh, are we done? Are we done with the fight? Because you're halfway down? I see. Naruhodo.
ちょっと全然平気そうだよ。 なしてなんともないんじゃ。
器の違いを知れ、人の子よ。
二つの相互の力を借りても俺たちでは相手にならないのか。
実力が違いすぎるというのか。世界は嘆き、悲しみ、苦しみに満ち、子はそれらから逃げ惑うばかりだ。我が救いの手となり、子を善より解放しようというのだ。そなたのやり方では人は幸せにはなれないと知るのです。善はあるからこそ嘆きに変わる。我は善を無に返す。善のない世界には嘆きも悲しみも存在し得ない。グリューネよ、なぜわからぬ。幾度として同じ過ちをそなたは繰り返すのか。世界を作り無へと戻し、幾度としてそなたは繰り返すのか。我に過ちはない。過ちを犯すは人の子の業。幾度の過ちは人の子の罪。我は常に正常なる道を歩むものである。故に我はうつろなる導き手と知れ。シュバルツ、目を覚ますのです。グリューネこそ人の子に触れ、人の子のような弦を吐く。愚かしく賢しいぞ。そなたに言葉は無意味か。ならば進むべき道は一つと知る。それでよい。幾度として我らはこの道を選んだ。こたびのみ道を変えることはかなわぬ。この身をもってそなたを打ち滅ぼす。我も戯れはなきにしよう。人の子よ、人の力の前に敗れるがよい。
ふざけるな。俺たちは俺たちの力の前に敗れたりはしない。
我の力もまた人の力と知れ。感じよ、我の力を。我を満たす人の力を。嘆き、悲しみ、憎しみ。我になり、我を満たすものなり。
クソ、何が起こってるんだ。
何よこれ。なんで急に夜になるの？
何が起きたというのですか。昼が夜になるなど。
なぜこのようなことが。
エルダ、大丈夫か。
大丈夫。
遺跡船に何が起こっているんだ。
空が真っ暗。
夜とは違う不気味な暗さだ。
すごい揺れだったキュー。みんな無事キュー。
大丈夫キュー。
この霧はいけないキュー。ソロンが出した霧と同じキュー。
どうするんだキュー。怖いキュー。
何が起きたのだ。
急に夜になって地震があって、この影は一体。いや、来ない
で。よどみのない流れ、人の力が我に流れてくる。
シュバルツ、何をした？
人々の不安を煽り、力を吸収したのです。
なんちゅう世界までを。
慎め人の子よ。グリューネ、もうあがくな。我にかなわぬこと承知であろう。
己、シュバルツ、グリューネさん。
ソーガの願いも成就されるであろう。人の子は苦しみから解放される。
ふざけるな。ソーガはそんなこと望んじゃいない。
そうです。私たちと共に生きる道を作り出そうとしてくれています。
その可能性の目をここで失うわけにはいかない。
力を貸してくれたソーガに応え、私たちの願いを叶えるためにも簡単に屈するわけにはいかないんだ。
ワイらの生き方を我の分からん理屈で潰されてたまるか。
私らが諦める前に終わりになんてさせないんだからね。僕たちはそのために今ここにいるんです。
死を選ぶ子よ。ならばその道を歩むがよい。もはや引き返すこと我が許さん。
シュバルツ、
空気が震えている。
この不快感間違いない。
鉱石欲で使った力が来るのか。あの時よりさらに強くなってるよ。以前よりもシュバルツは強くなっているんです。
うだうだ考えるはなしじゃ。
ソーガのくれた力を一つに。
俺たちの力を一つにするんだ。
人の子よ、虚無の彼方へと去れ。
一撃を防いでこれか。
次を撃たれたら防ぎきれませんよ。
人の子よ、あがくなど教えた。
力を吸収できるのか。
諦めよ人の子よ。我の前に人はなきとしよ。人とは子は恐怖さまよっている。解放を望む声が聞こえるだろう。絶望からの解放を望む声が。
全てはそなたの所業であろう。
我がなくとも人の子は同じく解放を望む者。幾度繰り返すとも世の摂理は変わらぬのだ。
シュバルツ、
人の子よ、とこしえの夢へと眠れ。あがくなグリューネよ。もはや何をなそうとも無駄なのだ。存在、行為、記憶、いかなるものとて善が無へと帰る世界で意味など存在し得ない。
ふざけるなよ。勝手なことばかり言いやがって。無駄なものなんて何一つありはしない。俺たちのこれまでの時間が無駄なものであってたまるか。お前から見れば俺たちはちっぽけな存在かもしれない。嘆き、悲しみ、苦しみからの解放を確かに望む時もある。苦しいことから逃げ出したい時もある。悲しみから解放されたい時もある。
Oh, listen to the music.
自分の弱さに屈して逃げ出すことだってある。だけどそれを乗り越えたからこそ俺たちは成長して未来に進んでいけるんだ。
そうです。辛いこともあるから、悲しいこともあるから。
苦楽を共にするからワイらは分かり合うこともできたんじゃ。
僕たちの作り上げた気持ちまで無駄なものだったなんて言わせません。
失敗をして心が傷つき現実から逃げ出してしまう、そんな弱さを持ったのが人間なんだろう。
けどね、私らはそうやって転んで起きてを繰り返しながら一つずつ学んでいくんだよ。仲間と手を取り合いながら私たちは学んでいくんだ。
だからここで終わるわけにはいかない。まだ終わりになんて絶対にさせない。俺たちはお前に勝って生きていく。
学びなさい、シュバルツ。これが人の力なのです。今度は
爪が光っているわ。
喪失の力。
恐怖を捨て打ち勝つのだ。
怖くなんてないんだからね。お父さん、爪が。
今度は何が起こったんだ。
いや、来ないで。怯えてるだけじゃダメってことなのかな。
エルザ、立てるか。
もう大丈夫だよ。
爪が なんじゃ、何かが語りかけてきておる。これは一体力を使えと言っておるのか。
何なんだこいつ。爪が光ってる。この光、安心する。
この光、強い意志を感じるキュ。力が湧いてくるキュ。
ポッポたちにもやれるキュ。
キュキュキュ。これは流れ込んでくる意識は。
間違いない、ソーガだ。
これがソーガの意志。
老いた身に酷なことを言ってくれる。
立ち向かえというの？自分の足で歩くようにと。希望は誰かに求めるものじゃない。自分で生み出すものなのね。変わらないことにただ文句を言ってるだけではダメ。変えようと努力しないとダメ。私たちは私たちの力で幸せにならないと。私たちが歩き出さないと何も変わらないから。そうなんだよね、お姉ちゃん。そうでしょ、チャーリー。
力の流動が止まったか。だがもはや無への帰還を止めること叶わぬと知れ。終焉への旋律を奏でようぞ。
終わりになんかさせるかよ。俺たちは必ず勝つ。勝って俺たちの住む世界に帰るんだ。
人の子よ、夢はもう終わったのだ。滅びなさい、シュバルツ。グリューネよ、言葉の続きを知ってほざくのか。これが人を戦いに招き入れた罪深き私のせめてもの覚悟です。
Oh boy, and it is just gonna throw me into another fight with her, huh? Wonderful. Oh. Let's, We're gonna use another all divide. Aw, fuck. Well, we do still have a resurrection with her. And I did just... Oh, wait, did I use it, though? It may not have procced. It may not have gone through. Now that I think about it. Uh-oh. I guess we'll see. How badly is... No, I think it went off. I wish you would... I don't have... Oh no, I do have a life bottle. Hold on. I'm just gonna use that on me immediately. There we go. And then I'm gonna use a miracle gel on myself too. Ow, ow, ow. Real quick, let me just double check that it actually went. Because I should only have one now, right? Yeah. Do I use any of this shit? I'll use that on my shelf. Oh, come on. Alright. Well, that sucks. This is probably going to be a restart then. I think I need to keep Norma alive for this to work. And Shirley's dead now too. This is probably just a restart. The fact that we had to go through such a ridiculous gauntlet to get here, it kinda annoys me. I mean, I guess I'll throw some miracle gels on myself. Not that it's gonna make any difference. I mean, yeah, it's just the inevitable is happening. Look, just take me out. And Groon, you're a doll, but unless this is like a fight that I'm not allowed to win. You don't have any power here, I don't think. Not by yourself. Yeah, see? Alright, that sucked. So, and Norma is way too slow. Way too fucking slow. For the resurrection. Alright, so first, before I even run up to her, I'll divide immediately. Ow. I tried it again. I keep trying it. I feel like I should be able to pick her up and slam her into the ground. She's smaller than other things I've done it to. But I guess she will not allow such things. Ooh, the sound on that attack is terrible. Ooh, I hated that. Oh, come on. Ow. I'm going to miracle gel myself. Just in case they don't make it in time. She really needs to just be spamming that. And I will force her to spam it. And also, oh, everybody's in a bad way. Everybody's in a bad way. Oh, that sucks. Norma, Liv. I don't think there's any way I can do anything about that right now. There we go. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Oh, that probably should have gone on me, but it's fine, I guess. Let me melange gel. Ow. The problem is, she jumps past, okay, that's not what I want. She jumps past me. And it really sucks when she does that. Because then she'll make her way to the other members of the party that just do not have the defense. You know what? I might even make... Let me see if I can get... So Groon, I know it's nice to do shit. Let's... How about we up Norma's defense? Oh my fucking Christ. And I can't revive her. This sucks. This is really bad. Let's see. Does she have everything on? She does. I might need to change my... Okay, so if I change this to Shirley's Cure... Out of curiosity, is there anything that you have that I care about having consistently? Not particularly. Damn, that really sucks. And you don't have anything else heal-wise, so... Ow, ow, ow. Oof, oof. Thank you. So having this cure as an option is pretty nice, because it does quite a bit of healing. And she's dead. And it doesn't matter because she's dead. Oh, buddy boy. Alright. Yeah, she just does way too much fucking damage. That's the problem. And I don't think I have any good way of countering that currently if my previous thing wasn't working. I mean, look at the health that we've done on here. Barely anything. And this is with us using All Divide. This sucks. And I mean, I can just keep Melanging Gel myself, but it's only gonna do so much when she does so much damage to begin with. Ow. Yeah. This is gonna be another fight that I think I'm gonna be stuck on for a little while until I find something that works. Because it doesn't seem like my current setup is great. But I don't know if there's anything better. I mean, I suppose... Well, and the other problem is that it refused to give me a fucking save point anywhere. Like, I guess I could have gone back on any one of those, supposedly. But there wasn't a save at the... There wasn't a save at the entrance either. So... Is it expecting that I would have gone all the way back to the hole of the, like, the wormhole? The mouth of the wormhole? There's no way. And then gone all the way back through the cave to find a save? I can't imagine it would expect that of you. So I feel like it just wants you to go through this all at once. I feel like that's what it wants. Because otherwise, I don't know why it would do what it does. And I don't even remember the last time I saw a save. I swear it wasn't in here. I'm pretty sure we got into the wormhole and it was just nothing. Well, I'm out of my melange gels. Now I only have the scallops, which are 20% health, so we're slowly losing it all. Yeah, so I should probably heal her too. But honestly, it's enough for me to keep myself alive currently. And I'm kind of just hoping that maybe we can get her to half health and it'll throw me a bone because it's already so fucking difficult. Oh, son of a bitch. I guess I'll use this on you, Grun. Because doesn't matter, she's already dead. Yep, this is the only one I can do. I'm gonna on myself. I wasted that one. And do another one because I immediately lost it. And I do another one because I immediately lost it. And it's gone. I got all the way up to the climax too. And they were never heard from again. Well, hopefully this doesn't become the absolute final nonsense of the stream. That this is just all we're doing all the way up until 9 o'clock. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to change. So L2 can be this, but then R2 will be cure. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And we're gonna hope that this works. And I'll just have them both. I'll have them both going. And I'm gonna spam them both. You guys need to run? Grun, life bottle Norma, please. And of course, there's only the one. You guys need to get the fuck out of here. I swear to God. You know what? Part of this might be my fault. Maybe I'm keeping them here by spamming the magics. That could be a problem. Ah.
レモンズライトリザレクション国王までし揺らぎるように
And you know what? It could just be a matter of I gotta do a lot of micromanaging of the Jesus. I gotta do a lot of micromanaging of the healing of that's gonna kill you, isn't it? It would be nice if you would run. It would be nice if you would run. Thank you. Oh. Fucking Groon, what are you doing? Groon, what are you doing? Groon, I swear to God. She's gonna die. Alright, and you're dead. You know what? Groon clearly wasn't doing anything anyway. Like, she exists. I don't think she's actually contributing all that much to the damage. Truthfully, I probably came in here with one of the worst setups that you could imagine. If I'm entirely honest. Thank you. Shirley probably does more help in the damage department than what's her face was doing. You know what? In the meantime, Norma, you can do one whole resurrection on Groon just because we're in this little in-between period, and it should give you some time to do so. There you go, there you go. Alright, Shirley, heal me now. Shirley, heal me now. Please. Thank you. Now resurrection so that you can heal. There you go. Alright, things are going better. Things are going better. That's no good. Stop, don't attack them. Don't attack them. Please. Please. Do not. Everybody needs to run. Everybody needs to run. I mean, I don't have anything that's better than this. I will give this to you, Norma. I will give you the dank kush just because I need you alive. But I need you to get the fuck out of the line of fire, please. Oh, and she's dizzy. Alright, alright. This is just the thing that I have to fucking do now. Great. You're worthless. Get... I wish you would get out of the way. Oh, and she's gonna get hit by that. Oh no, she vaulted over her. Okay, okay. I can live with that. Oh, nope, get away. Get away from the girls. Get away from the girls. No girl on girl violence. If you are a woman. I assume. Because you're very attractive. And have boob. Well, actually, do I know that she has boob? No, she does. Yeah, she does. She just looks, she has the same body shape and hair that Groon does, and Groon clearly has boobs. But I was thinking, have I actually seen her from the chest down? And no, I have. It showed it like right in the scene before, actually. Also, I take back what I said. She does do some pretty good damage. I was just, you know what? I was a little heated. I was a little upset. That's all. I'm sorry for disparaging you. Oof, oof. You do need to get away from me, so let's not do this. Oh, come on. That sucks. I don't have any more of these. So all I can hope for is Norma really but fuck. But I kind of need her to be on healing duty. All right, we're just gonna hope for the best for now. We're gonna hope for the best on this. And then I'm gonna immediately do this. Norma, I need you to get her back in the game. There's no fucking shot. I need you to get her back in the game. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? I'll also do a climax bottle. I'll do that. There you go. There you go. And then I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do a melange gel on myself. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. There you go. Do another one. Do another one. Where did you go? I'm going to also... Okay, Norma, everybody's healed up now. Let's get another resurrection back on Rune. And hope we can do that. Ah, you're a doll. You're absolutely a doll. Ow. There you go. Ah, thank fucking God. Okay. Alright. Things are going well? Ooh, that's close, though. I'm gonna use a scallop. Oh, that was close. Oof, oof, ooh. I'm so glad that I dodged that. Oh, I killed Gruen again. I didn't even realize. Shit. Alright. We have the leeway, I think, to be able to handle this. However, I'm going to need to proc that immediately. Okay, that helps me a little bit. Gives me a little bit of oof. Alright, alright, alright. Oh my fucking. Do I melange gel her? I think I do. Alright, alright. Oh, hey, she healed her fully right to begin with. Based. Ow. Ooh. Nope, nope, nope. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Everybody get away. You know what? This would be a really fun co-op game if there was an option to do that. I don't know if I'm pretty sure there's not. But man, that would be pretty fun if you could get a bunch of people together to play this in like a 4-hour co-op. I was about to call it the 4-op. Oh, that sucks. I don't think I can do anything about her dying. Yeah, nope, that's just sucks. That just sucks dick. Okay. We were doing so good too. Fuck. Shit, man. And of course, she's right in the fucking line of fire. So she's gonna die, and then I'm gonna die, and then... You gotta be fucking kidding me. This really sucks. And there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can heal her. And I guess I can... I don't know. I can... I mean, what's the thing that does the most damage? I can increase attack? I mean, I can freeze her defense, I guess. Not that it's gonna make any difference because she's fucking dead. Especially when you keep taking those right to the face. Yeah, her all by herself. Not a thing. Definitely not a thing. Okay, I mean, attack. Good, good. I'm glad that you're wasting this. Well, I mean, she's throwing a magic attack, right? I don't even know why I'm trying. There's no way that she gets her even down to half with this. There's no fucking way. Alright, well, that sucked, but we were doing pretty good. And it did not give me any fucking save point, which I'm still mad about. So there's not really anything I can do except deal with it. Oh, whoops. However, I'm going to do this because this was working really nicely. Oh, whoops. God damn it. There we go. I'm glad that we started off with everything being shit. Well, we'll see if I can do anything here. Maybe I can bring myself up. I really don't want to use the... There we go. Okay. I wish you would get the fuck out of the way. Why are you running here? I wonder, was this helping me more than I thought it was? Also, let's have Garun do a guard bottle on Shirley. And then we're gonna have Shirley... Nope. We're gonna have Norma do a guard bottle on Norma. No, on Garun. Thank you. And then I'll do a guard bottle on Norma. I don't think it matters, but for some reason it Everybody is right in the line of fire. I love that. That's the best. I hate it when you fucking do that. Oof, oof. Can you not? It'd be wonderful if you didn't. If you did not. Well, this is going to be shit. If everybody would just get the fuck out of the way, it wouldn't be quite so bad. There we go. Yeah, you know, like Groon, like you, Groon. Like if you would just get the hell out of the way. Oh my god. Fucking just lemmings. Absolute lemmings, all of you. And I'm pretty sure this is us dead. I think this was a bad run that is not going to go over well. You know what? Once she's done with that, let's see if I can get her to resurrect Rune. Also, I'm gonna push myself over the limit with the climax bottle. And I guess I'll do this just to do the damage. Alright, alright. Yeah, that's no good. Do I use this on you? I guess. I would prefer if you would be alive, because you're a big part of my current strategy. I don't understand why she sometimes just runs right into the fray. There's no way that that's benefiting anybody. So why do you do it? Why do you do it? Well, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like things are okay for now. Of course, we're immediately not okay. No, we're back to okay. We're just really hammering the shit in. You need to not be slow, and you're being slow. So let's do this. Are you going to heal me? I swear. The great googly moogly. Okay. Alright. What's the point of a bunch of heal mages that don't heal? I don't know if maybe I need to be taking away her... Maybe I need to be taking away her offensive attacks again. Maybe that's just not very helpful here. Having her every once in a while doing something that's not healing. Maybe that's the problem. But I don't want to take away every... Like, but then that's only 2 people doing damage ever. If I do climax bottle right now. Nope. Okay, but it was thankfully it was close enough. I'm pretty damn close. I'm pretty damn close. And we're doing one of these. Okay. Hey, she is the lowest that I have ever seen her. Now, is she going to allow us to stop at this? I'm going to need one of these. Because no. Alright. Resurrection on me, please. Please make me live again. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. They're not built for this. And she's dead, which means that I'm just shit out of luck. I mean, she can life bottle me, but and we can just hope to God this is good enough. But I feel like we lose Norma, we lose the game. Spiral of Life. What is that? And everybody's dead. Cool. My favorite. My favorite is when everybody's dead. Ah, that sucks too because we're actually halfway down, which means that I don't think we're meant to be done halfway through. We just have to get her all the way down. And that's fucking difficult. If I have to... Wow, that sucked. If I have to... I will... I mean... Wow, it's, that's a stupid attack. Hate that. I mean, yeah, if I have to, I'll figure out, like, how far back I am, and just see if there's any way that I could have, like, gone back to refill my items at the end of this fucking, or at the, you know, like, leaving the portal. I feel like that's stupid, and there's no way that that would have worked. But, I don't know, maybe it would have given me the option, and I just didn't think about it? Because that's stupid? Can I push myself out of the range of that? I kinda did, which is kinda nice. Ow. One of the few things that's kinda nice about being all on your own is that you don't have to... You can just hit the button and be good. Ow! Fucker. I don't have to think about who's going to because only one person's up.
何かね
メールしておる。行け。
Oh, this is so fucking dumb. Yeah, I'm just delaying the inevitable here. This isn't really helping me. Yeah. I'm definitely not loading the data. I mean, I can always do that. I can always do that separately and see. I ran into the fight without throwing the all divide down, and it completely fucked me over. At this point, I don't even know if there's a point in me trying to save myself here. It's probably better if I just don't bother. Yeah. Norma, try to resurrect me, but I think I just fucked this from the very beginning, so this is probably just a dead run. Well, she's certainly a suitably hard final boss. If she can get me up... I wish your resurrected takes so fucking long. That's like that's the worst part about having her as the only person who has a, you know what, just fucking kill everybody. This is dead because I ran in. I ran in brain dead, not thinking about it. Didn't even move it like a tick. Alright. This time, I'll divide immediately. Because that's one of the few ways that this works. I'm going to guard bottle Norma. And then I'm going to guard... I'm just going to guard bottle everybody, is what I'm going to do. So... And then I'm going to guard bottle... So I did Norma, I did Groon, now Shirley. And then I guess I'll also flare bottle myself. And she's dead, because of course she's dead, because why wouldn't she be dead? Alright, Norma, just get the fuck up, please. Oh. I forgot. I wish I could just have this set, but, you know. Alright, so this is probably another dead run, because having to wait for her to do fucking resurrection is like a death sentence. Unless she just happens to sit there and really take her time. Honestly, what she needs, I think, is she needs, like... Oh yeah, everybody's dead. Okay, yeah. Just fucking kill me. I feel like what she needs, as far as a team of people against her goes, maybe a lot of physical users who do good DPS. I can't believe that after all of those fucking monsters, it was just like, yeah, no, you don't get a save point, fuck you. I would have... I couldn't even imagine that it would be that stupid. Like, that's just bad game design. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't think you throw a gauntlet of monsters that you tell them, hey, we can't like go back until we finish all these. And then you don't just like give them, why don't you just put a save point right the fuck in the middle of the thing? Even like, rather than, cause I swear I don't remember us having a save point at all anywhere after we got into the wormhole. I bet there are people who are like really good at this game who are like, yeah, no, there's one, you just have to go all the way back. You just have to go all the way back and not just keep pushing forward. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. The fact that I can't change up my party. The fact that I can't change up my party at all. Is also really dumb, which I don't know why they did that. So you have all these characters, but you can't utilize all of them when you really need them, because you can't switch anybody out. Norma, start guard bottling people. On Shirley too. There you go. I like it when she whiffs. Alright. Guard bottle. Rune. And then I'm gonna just flare a bottle myself, actually. How many times did I do it? And by temporarily increases attack, is it like in this fight, or is it like actually a time limit where like it'll wear off while I'm in the fight? It would be nice to know. I wish you would get out of the fucking middle of the road. That would be super nice. Ow. Ow. Thank you. There we go. Get out of here with this nonsense. The next time everybody is on the other side of the screen, I think... I think I'm gonna do another round of guard bottle and see if that helps. Ow, ow, ow. Everybody needs to get the fuck out of the way. Thank you. And of course you would be dead. Get the hell up. That's the only life bottle I got, so make use of it. You're not making use of it, you're running into danger. I like how I tell them, be far away, and they sometimes just go right where danger sits. Well, at least that's nice. Do I use that? You're gonna whiff. Oh, no, Groon walked into your attack. Never mind. We're so close to climax. Also, actually, once the climax goes off, there's gonna be a period where she's just sitting on the ground. So, I may as well... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Guru do some more guard bottles. Probably want to do it on Norma first. And then, we'll do another one. Shirley can do one on me. Oh, she's dead. Fucking great. Ah, what a waste. And then she tried to cure her, because, you know, that makes sense. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, she tried to cure her twice! She's fucking dead. Didn't even get halfway this time. I should have just used a climax bottle and then used it immediately. Just pass away, you two. Just pass away. Let go. There you go. Alright, go next, go next. I wonder why... I mean, it might have just been luck, but... That... What was it, like the second time? We did really good. Sucks it's not happening this time. Or the last, what, 3? Alright, I'll divide. This doesn't do anything, right? Oh. Stop that. I wish I could have some of this stuff happen a little more automatically, but there's no way that was gonna happen. I do wonder, how would the AI deal with this if I set it to fully automatic battle? Like, would it even be able to do it? Or is this the kind of fight that there's no getting around the fact that a human really needs to be sitting here micromanaging everything? That would be kind of interesting to see. Especially if it's like, you know what I haven't done? I should probably... So guard bottle on yourself. Norma, guard bottle on yourself too. Yes, yes, yes. Black hole, black hole. Yeah. Ow. That, I kicked her in the air. That's cool. Did I ever guard bottle myself? I don't know if I did, so let's do it now. And we'll just see. We'll see how that helps. So everybody's got a guard bottle now. At least one. I will throw a flare bottle on me. It would be nice if you would get away from the girls. There we go. And I feel like I've been so focused on that I really haven't done any damage. Gonna need to use this because I don't think they're gonna get to it in time. Yeah, there we go. You know what does more damage than I thought it did? That climax 4-way attack. Maybe I need to be focusing more on trying to get to that. Because clearly this only does so much. But yeah, clearly I think I probably would have been better served with some faster attacking physical characters. And yeah, let's do this on me. Oh, okay. Well, that's something. Yeah. Can you not? Thank you. It would be nice if you would get the fuck out of my face and don't kill anybody. See, that does more damage than I think it does to a lot of other shit. Is there anything else in here that's good? Not really. So I'll do a climax bottle. I want you to do as much healing as possible in this little time that we have. Where's the healing? Thank you. Thank you. Get away from them, please. I wonder if I should just fucking spam these. And you're dead. Cool. That means that this is a dead run. Yeah, yeah. Completely dead, absolutely fucking demolished in like 3 seconds. Yeah, yeah. Man, this really sucks. I I really don't want to have to fucking go back and do all those fucking fights because they didn't have the foresight to add some saves in a place where, like, it would make sense to put them. I didn't even do the all divide. But if things don't get any better, maybe I'll have to. That would certainly suck. And you know what's funny? I feel like I was doing better on that one time where I wasn't using all the items compared to the last however many times I've done this, and I've been trying to use items to sort of bolster myself. I don't think it has any relevance. I don't think they're like punishing me for trying to cheese with items. But it certainly is an interesting coincidence. Yeah, no, see, I'm just dead. I mean, I can still maybe pull it back if who's better? No, surely. Nope. Wow. This really is just luck sometimes, where there's no point in continuing here. It really is just luck sometimes whether or not you get like a good solid, like, she doesn't do that attack that does a bajillion damage all in the span of like 3 seconds, or if she spends a lot of time doing magic which does far less damage, and you can actually, you know, fucking just wail on her. Oh, I do need to do this. I think you know what? I am kind of curious. Just for science. Just for science. I'm curious what happens if I change it to fully automatic. Let's just see what happens. We'll just sit back and watch. I'm just very curious to see how how does a computer handle this? Or do they not? Nope. One of them's already dead. Second one's dead. Three dead. Yep. Okay. I was just curious. I just wanted to know. I was very curious. What happens if you just let them do it? The answer is it's probably not. It's the kind of option that you're only really going to get use out of if you're running through places. I mean, I guess I could have used it when I was running back through some of those places for the character quests where it was just a bunch of like trash mobs and stuff. But yeah, definitely not the kind of thing that you would use against a final boss. Alright. Okay, it's set on manual again. Nice. Wow, how much time do I got? So about 25 minutes left of seeing what I can do against this fucker. Oh, whoops, that's not what I want. You know what? Maybe it is what I want. I'm gonna turn off all your shit. Except for, I guess, Rally and Cure. Rally is fine, because Rally I feel like is pretty quick. Norma, you're not allowed to have anything but Revive on, and Resurrection, technically. And then Shirley, throw up the All Divide for me, would you? Would you kindly? There you go. Alright. And then we're just gonna... Norma's going to guard bottle from the inside out. So... Why did you walk into it? Let's see. I don't need to use that much for her. Yeah? Okay, so she does stop like right in her tracks when you do that. Norma, guard bottle on yourself. Whenever. Oh my god, she cured the wrong person. It's fine. I'll deal. Surely guard bottle on Brune. Thank you. And then I'm going to flare a bottle on myself. And we'll see. Oh, that sucked. And she's dead. Norma, get up. Get up and also move. It would be nice if you moved. Oh my god, she moved right over to them. Fucker. You're such a piece of shit. That's like my biggest problem, is her getting over to where they are and then just causing untold havoc right in their midst. Like, if she would just stay to one side with me, it would be so much better. Everything would be so much better. Ow. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Okay, she's far enough away that it shouldn't be a big issue. Oh my god. And everybody gets hit. Rocks fall, everyone's dead. Ah. You know what? Nope. I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna very quickly. We're going to climax bottle. Oh no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Fuck. Well, and that's us dead. Alright. Struggle a little bit, not a lot. Man, that's annoying. Just get rid of them. Do that so you can do it all over again. For the 18th time in a row. Please. Really, the biggest detriment was losing that one run where we were so fucking close. Like, we were more than halfway down. That really fucked me over, because that was such a good run. I probably could have won it on that if I had more this seemed to be helping, so we'll do this. Yeah, if I had more life bottles, I probably could have won that one. Surely? You know what? Maybe I don't even bother guarding anybody else. Maybe I just do the guard bottle on me. And the flare bottle on me. I don't know if it's helping anybody else. Cool. Space. I love that. Getting absolutely murdered in the very first round of everything. Alright. Resurrection on Shirley, and I will heal myself with a miracle gel because I can't trust you to do it. There you go. Alright. And I guess, you know what, while I'm in the middle of just like sitting here waiting for shit to happen, I can do that. Because that'll at least bring her up. There we go. Yeah. Oof. Ow. God, I wish people would get out of the way. I know part of it is that I'm spamming heal to keep everybody up. But it really feels like she fucking goes and targets people. I'm not waiting for her to fucking do this. She needs to just get me up immediately. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Thank you. Miracle gel. On Shirley. And then I'm gonna launch gel on myself. There we go. Okay. That's something. Hey, I interrupted her attack. That's certainly something. Yeah. Alright, alright. I wish you would stop being dizzy. Thank you, Shirley. I feel like my eyes are drying out because I'm staring so hard at the fucking screen, hoping to not miss any, no, no. Not gonna heal me. Oh, that was close. That was close. I'm like trying not to miss any little openings here to make sure that we don't just like completely whiff. And man, yeah, it feels like my eyeballs are drying out. It's just fucking staring so hard. Holy shit. Yeah, say what you want about like stupid badly spaced checkpoints and gauntlets and whatever, but like if like that I'm still annoyed about that. But if this was being presented to me with a logical convenient save point right before it, I would be far less annoyed with it, because this is actually a very good like, ooh, did I end up dodging some of that sort of by accident? I think I did. This is a very good showcase of, like, you really gotta be on your toes in this kind of battle, where it isn't just a numbers game. You definitely are having to do the inputs. You gotta put in the, no, fuck, like right now. And hopefully I didn't cost myself the thing here, and I did. And I immediately did, and that sucks, and we're probably dead now. I should have done it a little bit earlier during like the very second attack of that little spin that she fucking does. That's when I should have done it. But I didn't do that. I let it linger just a half second too long, and now she's gonna blast him down, and I won't be able to get up. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This, I would be, you know, yeah, we're fucking dead. If I had more life bottles, I would probably, so not only would I have gotten up in like a split second and I would have continued what I was doing, but man, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this where I am right now. My nose is running all of a sudden. Son of a bitch. And I'm gonna try it one last time. I'm gonna try one last time, but I have it saved on that screen. And if I can't... I mean, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to... There's no way I'm gonna be able to, beat her in 10 minutes. But... I'm curious about something. Do I have anything else that's better than what I currently have? Rush the enemy and unleash a combo. Dragon Crush. Beast? Phoenix Strike. Landslide, Avalanche, Rending Earth. Okay, so, I mean, a lot of this stuff is... So I could down her... What is, hold on. So boost and down... So I'm hardly ever using that, I don't think. Now, I'm never using it, so we'll change this to this, I think. And then we'll change this to Worm Rush. This one is fine because it's just rapid kicks. And I feel like Dragon Crush is still pretty good. So let's... Of course, then I got rid of it because I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And then let's have Norma throw up the All Divide. It occurred to me that I haven't really updated any of my stuff in a while, but I can't imagine this is really what makes the difference. I mean, yeah, okay, so now she's down. Ow. I feel like I'm never hitting her with that attack. I will use a miracle gel on you just so that you don't completely whiff it, but yeah. Life bottle on me, please. And I'm dead again. Yeah, I'm gonna go back, see how far back that is, and weigh the pros and cons of doing it all over again to maybe find items. You know, if I can somehow go back all the way through the wormhole portal. Because I feel like if I just had a good stash of life bottles by the time I got here, that would make all of the difference for when I had a good run. I feel like it would. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think... So I'll go... So I have it saved where I have it saved. But I'm going to, off-stream, I'm gonna go back into the save data. I'm just gonna load it, and we're just gonna see what happens, how far back that is. And then I'm gonna see where it is that I could have gotten items. Or if it's even possible, or if they really just expect you to run through all of this, like, all the way through in one go. Because that seems insane to me. But, you know, it is an older game. Maybe they do. Maybe they just, that's what they expect from you. That would be insane. But we shall see. Because I'm definitely... I mean, I don't seem to be getting anywhere even with my constant heal spam tactic. Which was working fine on you know, eventually, once we got around to it, it worked really good on the Senel and Shirley fight. This one, not so much. She's just too strong, too fast, and probably these characters just not good as the companions to be fighting her with. At the most, maybe I would still keep Norma and Shirley in there, because with Shirley you have a good full heal, and with Norma you have the group heal. But at the very least, Groon, I kept her in there kind of stupidly for like thematic reasons, but really she probably should have been replaced with like Jay or Moses. Probably Jay or Moses, because Will and Shirley overlap too much with the double heal. So yeah, that probably would have been the wiser play. But how do you know until you fight him? Which is like why you should have the save before. Like, we should have had a little room where we could have saved and then gone into the thing. But we didn't have that. We just had the one room that it kept making me fight in over and over again. And yeah, I could go back, but there was a heal station back there, but there wasn't a save station. And I mean, maybe there was one all the way at the beginning and I just missed it. That would be really stupid. If they really made you walk like all the way back to the mouth of the wormhole to make you save, rather than it being right next to the heal station, that would be really stupid. But yeah, calling it there. Well, at least we got through the monsters. You know, that's one thing. How long did it take for that? I think getting through the monsters took like an hour, and then we had like another half an hour of just like cutscenes, and then it was an hour and a half of fighting her twice, because we did get her down to half once, and now this is like, I guess maybe the actual final fight. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, and maybe we can get through this tomorrow night. God, I hope so. If I was fighting the same fucking thing for 3 hours straight, I wouldn't want to watch that. So, like, I can't imagine anybody else wants to watch that either. So, you know, hopefully there's not like a worst case scenario we have to jump to. But either way, until tomorrow night, we'll maybe we kill a hoe. Maybe not. Okay, bye.